New Zealand Red Cross recognised the value of partnerships, strategic partnerships, to make sure, first of all, we don't replicate anything that's already in place. Secondly, there are a lot of organisations that have experience and knowledge in very specific areas of the community that we don't. So rather than try and replicate that or start from scratch, we thought, well, this is an opportunity to partner up, to pool resources, see what value New Zealand Red Cross can add, and really deliver the best services possible for the community.
Traditionally, New Zealand Red Cross has always done its own work, effectively, and implemented their own programs. But there was an opportunity within this recovery program to be able to work with some other organisations.
Three notable examples of community partnerships are Link, or Leaders in Canterbury, Te Pua Waitunga Trust and their Waiakura project, and The Loft in Linwood, a collaborative project between New Zealand Red Cross and a range of community support groups.
Link's a capacity building program for community leaders, and particularly for what we call the invisible leaders. It's the ones who would never ever say I'm a leader. They are those people that are doing just kind of ordinary organising type things in the communities, like running sports events, they're helping neighbours, they're doing community gardens, they're just doing all those kind of things that you think just happen sort of by magic. What we realise is those people are A, essential, but B, quite vulnerable. So when they get tired, they stop, and when they stop, the community stuff they're doing stops. Red Cross came in pretty early on, and I think they recognised quickly that this would align well with their vision for the recovery. Once the project was put together, we were able to then promote it. Even then we knew the people we wanted wouldn't apply, so we had to shoulder tap.
The link's been just really good. Like for me personally, it brought me together with other people that think the same way and are talking the same sort of things, and just the links you make with other people in the communities, and then being able to actually use those and share information, and the inspiration you get from them. You know, it makes you realise that you're not there alone, and you can actually get on and actually be supported in what you're trying to do, and actually know that what you're doing is worthwhile. The actual project that we're involved with the community was a welcome packs for the new residents moving into the area.
The actual projects in the community were never the main goal. The main goal was the people, you know, because the projects are the community initiatives. It's that stuff that these people already want to do. But if you lose the person who's the invisible leader, then you ain't going to get that.
A community partnership is around activities where we're able to support, but actually that organisation has the technical or the expertise in that particular area.
One of the key lessons we've learned from working in partnership with others is the importance of reducing bureaucracy. Get as much support and as much help as we can out to the community, to the most vulnerable.
Following the earthquakes, we experienced quite a dramatic increase in family violence, particularly after the 2011 February earthquake. Calls to our 0800 number rose by about 50% within just a matter of days. Red Cross came to the party with funding for us, and it was actually more than we were anticipating, so that was really amazing. The Loft is the end of many years of vision and dreaming for us here. We've been working on this project for about 4 years. We're really excited. Red Cross supported us to build this space as well. They were the first funder that came on board. There's multiple social and community agencies here, and adjacent space next door to us is medical services. We have quite a lot of people that can work in this space, over 80 can work up here in the social community services side. We've designed special areas like breakout areas there so that people can go and work together or talk together without annoying their colleagues. Then we've also got acoustic pods over here. Often we're dealing with quite sensitive phone calls, so the acoustic pods allow people to have a phone call, have that in some privacy, or also to do some intensive quiet work. A really important thing for us here in the Loft is not just getting people in to live with us. It's people who want to really embrace our vision here, and the vision is how we make things better for the people who need our support. So together we effectively form like a family, community, individual well-being precinct, if you like, for Christchurch, and it's really exciting. It's unique in all of New Zealand, and we're really excited about what together we're going to be able to deliver to our Christchurch community.
One of the key elements for a successful partnership is really that shared sense of purpose. It comes down to what are we trying to achieve? And it always comes back to the community, the people and the vulnerable. Are we making as big an impact as possible on the most vulnerable in our community? Partnerships enable us to find new and different ways of helping people. We partnered with Te Poa Waitanga Trust, who had a clever solution to support families with new babies.
Kia ora, ko Alison Bourne Tokawangoa. I'm the kaiwhakahaere here at Te Poa Waitanga Ki Otatahi Trust. Te Poa Waitanga runs a range of health and social services, and our services are largely delivered into people's homes. And the concern that staff were bringing back to me was where there was 3 or 4 families in one home and then a new baby coming into the mix, and there really wasn't enough space for the babies for bassinets or cots. We were concerned really around the safety of the babies. We thought quite a lot about was there something we could do at Te Poa Waitanga around that situation, because of course we can't build houses. So we decided to make and provide wahakura. We kind of looked around how that could be supported, because this wasn't going to be simple. We'd not made wahakura before. At that time, Red Cross were very focused on supporting recovery work in Christchurch. We wanted to build into the project supporting people who wanted to develop their weaving skills and wanted to make wahakura themselves.
I teach wahakura, and it's not just people that weave, it's people that really don't weave. I'm teaching mothers that are expecting their first child, and they come along and they make their wahakura.
At each wānanga we've had about 20 people, and we've run 5 of them now, 5 or 6 of them, so about 100 people have come through the wānanga, and everyone leaves the wānanga with a completed wahakura. And we've had a whole range of people, so we've had hapu women, we've had hapu women with their partners, we've had women with young pepe, we've had grandparents and midwives. We're also really pleased that the arrangement between Red Cross and this funding was actually coordinated through Te Runanga o Ngāi Tahu, and so we're really pleased that they've been supporting this project as well.
What it means to me is everything. The wahakura will be always here at Te Poa Waitanga. That's the only place where I will weave the wahakura, because it's where I started, and I'm a great believer of where I start, I will finish.